Hey everyone, I've been testing out the HP OMEN MAX 45L gaming desktop PC, and I have to say, most budget gaming desktops cut corners in ways that really frustrate you after a few months. You end up with weak power supplies that can't handle upgrades, storage that fills up too fast, and cooling systems that sound like jet engines. This OMEN MAX 45L. It flips that script completely. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So let's talk about what makes this machine stand out. First off, the processor is an AMD Ryzen 9 9900X 3D running at 4.4 GHz. That's not just fast, it's built for serious gaming and heavy workloads without breaking a sweat. I've run multiple AAA titles in 4K while streaming and editing videos, and the system never even hiccuped. The 128GB of DDR5 RAM is another game changer. You can run dozens of Chrome tabs, Discord, OBS, and still have room for virtual machines or heavy creative apps. I've never seen a pre-built desktop this well equipped at this price point. Storage is where most systems disappoint, but not this one. It comes with an 8TB PCIe NVMe SSD. That's not just a lot of space, it's blazing fast. Games load in seconds, and even large video files transfer in a flash. I've installed my entire Steam library, Adobe Creative Suite, and still have room for more. The 1200W power supply is overkill for most people, but it's perfect if you plan to upgrade components down the line. I swapped in a new GPU recently, and didn't have to touch the PSU. That kind of future-proofing is rare in pre-builts. Cooling is handled by a 360mm AIO liquid cooler with RGB fans. It keeps the system whisper quiet even under full load. I've recorded audio while gaming and the fans barely register in the background. The RTX 5090 with 32GB of GDDR7 is a beast for 4K gaming and AI workloads. I've tested ray tracing in Cyberpunk 2077 with max settings, and it still ran at 90+ FPS. The included DKZ USB Port Expander is a nice bonus too. It gives you extra USB ports for peripherals, headsets, or external drives without needing a separate hub. Connectivity is solid with Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 5.4, and a 2.5 gigabits Ethernet port. I streamed to Twitch in 4K with no lag, even when my partner was downloading a 50 GB game in the background. The front panel includes USB-C, HDMI, and multiple DisplayPorts, so hooking up monitors or VR headsets is a breeze. Windows 11 Pro is pre-installed, which is great for productivity and gaming alike. Now, no system is perfect. The OMEN MAX 45L is a beast, so it's not exactly quiet when it's working hard. You'll hear the fans if you're in the same room during intense sessions. Also, it's a full tower, so it takes up a lot of desk space. If you're tight on room, you might need to rearrange your setup. But honestly, those are minor trade-offs for the performance and reliability you get. If you're serious about gaming or content creation and want a desktop that won't hold you back, this is it. The HP OMEN MAX 45L delivers where most others fall short. Check out the link below if you want to see the specs or grab one for yourself. I'll leave the details in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. For most buyers, the real question is not whether HP OMEN MAX 45L gaming desktop PC, AMD Ryzen 9 9900X 3D, GeForce RTX 5090 32GB GDDR7, 128GB DDR5, 8TB PCIe SSD, RGB fans, 360mm AIO, 1200W PSU, Wi-Fi 7, Win 11 Pro, with DKZ USB Port Expander sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like superior machine, Bluetooth 5.4, RJ45, No and powerful performance is Zen 5 Gen Ryzen 9 9900X 3D 4.4 GHz processor actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like HP OMEN MAX 45L Gaming Desktop PC, AMD Ryzen 9 9900X 3D, GeForce RTX 5090 32GB GDDR7, 128GB DDR5, 8TB PCIe SSD, RGB fans, 360mm AIO, 1200W PSU, Wi-Fi 7, Win 11 Pro. With DKZ USB Port Expander usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.